What's up, everybody? This is Kinesis Magnus Morte, and welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's Sister's Location Game Theory. And I will warn you, the whole video frame is not going to catch the whole picture. It's going to be some cutoff, so just be prepared for that. But I want to do my first theory with you guys because I am a big fan of Five Nights at Freddy's, though I have not read what is said to be books of Five Nights at Freddy's, but I'll probably get to that maybe later on this month. Anyway, let's talk about Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location. And one of my friends told me, well, Scott should have called it Five Nights at Sister's Location. That's a better name than Five Nights at Freddy's. So I was just like, okay, that's just your theory. But anyway, let's get on with this. So Scott has got a release date for Five Nights at Freddy's Sister's Location. It is said to be coming out in October. There's no actual date, but it is coming out in October of this year. Now, I speculated that maybe it's going to be a Halloween thing. So, it's probably going to be around October, or probably a day before October, or not a day before October, October 31st, or probably a day before Halloween. Who knows? But before we even get into that, let's talk about the pictures I have up here on on my computer here. And these pictures are actually from Steam, so if you want to look them up on Steam, that's fine. So this is actually the location is actually called Circus Baby's Pizza World, not Circus Baby Pizzeria. But yeah, so whole new genre, whole new location. So, ta-da. So here's what I'm thinking. I remember from a video, and I don't know if this is actually true, Springtrap is said to be in the game. Now, I do not know how in the world Springtrap will be playable in this. I don't really see Springtrap in this location. If I was playing this game, I would not really see how he would fit the whole location. This is, like I said, this is my theory, so if you guys don't like it, I'm very, very sorry. But, yeah, there's Scott, I think Scott confirmed that Springtrap was going to be in the game, so that made me think, okay, so Purple Guy as Springtrap is going to be in this facility. But why, though? That's just my theory. So here I'm thinking, okay, maybe we're playing as somebody from Five Nights at Freddy's 4, like the brother of the little crying child who had nightmares of the animatronics, because his brother's friend had all the masks of each animatronic. And the brother, if you guys know, threw his brother in Fredbear's mouth, and Fredbear bit him, and he got bit, but he didn't actually die. He actually survived, and he had nightmares of Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, and even Fredbear because of that reaction. And honestly, I feel bad for that kid. Anyway, going back to here, I think we're going to be now, in this story, we're playing as a late-night technician. That made me think of two things. One, we're playing as somebody who was in the series of Five Nights at Freddy's 1 to 3. Possibly, I've been hearing that Purple Guy had well, I don't know. I just hear things. I don't really know if Purple Guy actually had a son. I never really heard of that. But if he did have one, we're probably playing as the son in this whole game. because we did play as the little crying child who had nightmares on Five Nights at Freddy's 4. So I'm thinking, okay, this is something. But we're playing as a late night technician, so we can't be playing as Mike, we can't be playing as Jeremy, and we obviously cannot be playing as the crying child, because this is something an adult will have to do. So my thought is telling me we're probably playing as the brother of the crying child from Five Nights at Freddy's 4, who's grown up and is in this facility dealing with Baby and everybody else. Then again, I could be wrong. I could be wrong about the whole thing. But this is just my guess. You guys have your own opinions. I have mine. Sorry, water. Anyway, so going into pictures, we have this, and if you guys remember from Scott's page, this little contraption here, I think this is obviously going to be important, and I can see that Scott has really done some detail into this place. There are wires hanging down, like, oh. So we have the lights here, we have the giant fan here, and we have windows here, we have a Funtime Foxy photo right here, we have a camera right here which is pointed to the left. I do not know why it's pointed to the left. And we have little monitors up here. Let's see, we have little headless doll-like head. We have a clock here, and it looks like it's past 3 o'clock, so it's probably 3. I'm gonna say 3:03 or 3:04, because I know how the clock works. So, and we have a little speaker here. We have a little dial security panel here. So I think this right here plus this is going to be important, probably. And this is probably to listen to what animatronic is near you, or to see where they're at. I'm pretty sure the monitors up here are going to be important. But yeah. Moving on. So we have the main area. We have this little room of facility here. We have who is now apparently called Ballora, the ballerina. This humanoid right here. Her picture's up here. We have a little baby picture right here. We have another control security panel here. We have a speaker here again, just like in this first photo. So I'm thinking whoever's going to be the phone guy for this game is going to be speaking to us in here. We have a little door right here, which I think is connected to this to close the doors. And we have a window here. And we have a vent. Obviously, vents. Big thing to have in the game is vents. Well, not really a big thing, but I wouldn't say big thing. I would say a very important thing to check is the vents. Next photo. So, dun, 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 we have Funtime Freddy and little Bonnie in his hand right here. You can obviously see Bonnie's ears right here. But we have Funtime Freddy leaning over. I don't know where this part of the room is. I think we're still in the office. I don't know. I mean, looking at... No, that's the wrong picture. Well, I'll get to the other picture later. Looking at this, this is... Freddy right here is looking monstrous right here, okay? He's looking very, very happy to see us, and he's probably just waiting right there for us to turn around and kill us. Who knows? I do have to question his body though. Like, is that like his little speaker right here? I don't really know how. Anyway, I'm just gonna shut up about that. But here is Funtime Freddy looking monstrous. He's leaning over a little bit, like he's peeking over. He's not really looking at us, but he's like peeking over to see when we're gonna turn around. We have a control. I think this is a control panel right here. I don't really know what this is right here. Like I said, if the video doesn't catch it, then you're just gonna have to see it through a different through Steam, because these pictures are on Steam right now. So if you want to check it out, go ahead. Next picture, we have obviously the vent. My thoughts is we're possibly going to be moving around. Just like in Five Nights at Freddy's 4, you had to click on the door to run to the door, and you had to wait till you hear breathing. If you didn't hear breathing, you have to turn on your flashlight to see who was down your hallway. And also with the closet, and to turn around to look at the bed. That's just my thought. So I'm thinking if we have to climb through the vent to get to another office, or some point in the somewhere in the facility to get away from Baby and everybody, that's possibly a thing. Maybe, I don't know. Going to the last photo of today, we have this little guy right here hanging. I know I saw Raz brighten up the image on this little guy, and at first I thought it was like a little balloon boy puppet of some sort, but it's not really Balloon Boy. We have Baby right here with the little baby bed, so obviously it's like her children. It's not, I wouldn't say like her children. It's like, honestly to me, the little baby beds kind of remind me of how as a little baby, you cuddle with your mother, like, I don't know, like if you were a wolf or something. Anyway, this is me talking. We have this control panel once again, and it is the same control panel as the first photo right here. They're the same thing. Now, I'm thinking, since they're the same, different control panels are gonna do different things in the room, or we're just gonna take the control panel with us, turn around, and push either the sun or the thunder lightning button to do something. Now, here's what I'm thinking. This control panel probably is for the lights. I'm not sure, because as you guys can see, it is completely dark right now. You can't see a damn thing. So what if you need to see, like in Five Nights at Freddy's 1, you had to push the light button to see who was at your door to prevent you getting killed. Unlike Freddy and Foxy would just run down the corridor and just kill you there if you didn't close the door on him. Or with Freddy, you had to close the door when Freddy was even at the was not shown at the door, but was at the door behind the door. So there you go. We have this little magician, little freaky looking doll right here. I don't even know if he's gonna be a thing, but I'm thinking he's gonna be like a what they call it, not an Easter egg, but like when you complete the game, you get these little toys, like the little Freddy toys and whatnot, in front of you. So I'm thinking we're in night 5 of this, or not night 5. We're in night 6, probably. I don't really know, but yeah. And we have the little mouse here. Well, not the mouse, but we have the little icon here that says mouse look around. So obviously we have to move our mouse and to do a 360 on the whole room to see who was coming what. Now, here's my theory. Even though Funtime Freddy is the only one that is shown right now, I'm thinking Baby will be in the vent. Because she's the little animatronic. She's the tiny one. Baby with the little baby bats will probably be in the vents, or the little baby bats will be in the vents, directing Baby where to go. Probably, and I'm not saying she's blind. Maybe it's just that, well, you know how with small people, they can fit in vents. But like in Springtrap and Five Nights at Freddy's 3, and I might be thinking the wrong thing. Springtrap will be able to crawl through the vents. Now, here's another thing. If Springtrap really is in this game, which is confirmed by it, I don't really believe that he is. If Springtrap really is in this game, the only thing I can think of is he will be the only person that'll be going in the vents. Besides my theory on Baby going in the vents, But with Springtrap in Final Fantasy Phase 3, you had to direct him by sound. What if you had to do it again? So, that's just my thought. If we have to direct sound to have Springtrap get away from us in this game, whew, that's going to be fun to do. I think there's going to be a lot of stuff going on in this game. Because you have the control panels, you have, what was the picture? You have this room to watch, and for some odd reason, I don't know what this room is going to be about, but I think this is going to be the clock. Because there's like no camera system. You can't really see. You can't see dark right here. You can't. It's just crazy. Like with Funtime Freddy, he's obviously gonna be this is where he's gonna be at. But I want to see little Bonnie though. It's a little cute. Sorry, I'm getting a little distracted here. So, that's my theory on what's probably going to happen in Five Nights at Freddy's sister's location. I don't really know who we're going to play as. We're probably going to play as the brother of the Five Nights at Freddy's 4 game. Or we're probably going to play as somebody else who is a late night technician. But the only person I can think of is Purple Guy in this. But I don't know how we could play as him if he's Springtrap. Like, this is probably going to be before he even, died. Maybe. I don't really know. But I would like to know who we're going to play as. That's who I want to know. Let's see. What else have I not speculated? I know when I watched the video on Raz's channel, I know he brightened up the photos. There's really nothing hiding in the darkness in this photo. There's nothing hiding in there. There's nothing hiding behind Freddy. And there's nothing in this room that's brightened up. It's just Scott's really doing a good job hiding things from us. And that's what he does all the time. He just hides things. Let's see. Have I covered everything? I think I have. Let's see. I'm just checking through the photos. Yeah, and also, I'm gonna bring up Scott's page right now. Scott, well, I figured would change his picture by now, but he obviously didn't, and I have seen his picture before. So, we have the control panel from the first photo and the last photo. But this one has two of the buttons highlighted. It has the sun icon highlighted blue and the thunder icon highlighted red. So I'm thinking, okay, is this going to be something about ice and fire, or is it going to be something a lot more different? Now, like I said before, it could be a light switch, or it could be like weather controlled. I don't really know. But with thunder, I don't think it's weather controlled. Well, wait, no, that's wrong. That's completely wrong. It might be the light switch. I'm not sure. Like, maybe blue is meant to be off, so you turn off the lights, and orange is meant to be on, so you've clicked the orange button to flip it on. That's probably what it is. But I know that someone brightened the image up, and there's ballerina animatronics in the background here. I can't really brighten up the image because I don't have the thing to do it. My computer's not really into that kind of stuff. And I need water again. Anyway, that's what I think. Now, I also want to point out the animatronics who are going to be a problem. I think, honestly, I'm thinking Ballerina, Funtime Freddy, and Baby will be a main problem. Like, a big problem. Because I noticed in some Five Nights at Freddy's games, some animatronics are not really much of a problem unless you know how to work them. So, like with Foxy in Five Nights at Freddy's 1, if you knew how if you timed Foxy's running ability to the door, close the door on him at the right time, then you got that plan down. With Foxy in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, you have to flash the light on him so many times to blind him, and you had to quickly wind the music box, and you had to put on the mask at certain points. Also, I want to put up another theory. One of my friends, and I do not believe this at all. I do not believe it at all. But one of my friends said that the puppet might be in the game. I do not believe that at all. But even if the puppet was in the game, I would not like. I would not want to actually believe that he would be in the game, because I don't think he was mentioned in the game at all. But who knows? And by the way, this is underground. By the way, this is obviously a creepy place to have animatronics walking around and trying to kill you. Now, I do want to talk about where they could kill you. So I'm thinking, with these windows right here, I think they can easily just jump through the window and kill you like that, or come to the vents and kill you, or like with Funtime Freddy here, who's leaning from wherever he came from, or the doors. I think we're gonna have multiple kill spots here, so yeah. Now for this room, I don't really know how you would get killed in here. I mean, I see windows like right here, and with the monitors, I think they're supposed to be. I'm not really sure for myself, but yeah. But that's what I think. I think we're gonna be playing as someone who probably was close to Purple Guy, or I don't know, probably continuing his legacy of what he was doing. Since Purple Guy is Springtrap and he's trapped inside of him, he can't get out because he's dead. And yeah, so I honestly do not see how Springtrap would be in this game. Like, I'm just looking through these photos right now, and I'm just thinking, okay, how the hell can you put Springtrap in here for whatever reason? Now, that also did hit my head. Five Nights at Freddy's 3. Fazbear's Fright attraction got burned down to the ground. Now, I'm thinking, okay, if Springtrap is in this game, that can only tell me that he survived the fire. And everybody, and all the animatronic parts that were in that facility got burned down to a crisp. But Purple Guy, as Springtrap, was the only one who made it out. Bam. Now, it's been a long time since I've seen people play, or even myself play, Five Nights at Freddy's 3. So, I could be wrong about the whole thing. But that's what I can only think if Springtrap is in this game. So, who knows? I would like to thank you guys for watching this video. Like I said, this is my first theory video. I can be wrong about some things that probably I've made wrong corrections to, or anything possibly. But this is my first theory video, and I hope you guys will like it. Stick tuned for more videos. I have been very slow on my videos lately. I've just been busy with other stuff lately, and coming soon, I will make another Kinesis video on my MapleStory game on Heroes of Maple, because there's a new update coming up, like I think in a few days. So be prepared for that one. And I will see you guys next time on a new video. See ya!